All right, guys. Well, I'm back today with a list of the top 10 micro EDC items from my collection and items that I found on Amazon. And to put things into perspective, here is a small EDC light that I generally carry on a daily basis, as well as one of my standard EDC knives. And you can see the size difference between these standard EDC items and all of these micro items listed below. We're going to dig through in no particular order, starting from left to right, talking about the price, the function, and if I would grab these and put them in my everyday rotation. The first one is actually the Kershaw Recap. It's a keychain bottle opener, and it also doubles as a pry bar. So it's very interesting to have a pry bar in your collection. That way you're not destroying the ends of your pocket knives, and this one is incredibly convenient. Attaches right to the end of your keychain, bottle opener, pry bar, and flathead screwdriver, all in one, and these generally sell for right at about $7.99 with a 4.7 star rating on Amazon. Now the cool thing about this as well is it's got free prime shipping, and all of the information about all of these products will be linked in the description below if you decide you like any of this at the end of the video. Now the next one is probably one of the larger items on the list, but it's incredibly thin. And again, let's put it into perspective with a standard EDC pocket knife. This guy right here is the Victorinox Bantam, and this one is the officer model. So what you have is a nice straight blade right here, as well as a bottle opener and flathead screwdriver. These are incredibly convenient to just drop into your pocket and just completely disappear. You don't even know you're carrying something like this. And as another standard when it comes to building out survival tins and picking out micro EDC items, this drops right in, fits in perfectly, and gives you plenty of room to fill out the rest of your EDC survival tin or whatever you may be putting them in. And these generally sell for $29. They happen to be on sale right now for $23.30. The next one is a new addition to the channel that I recently picked up on Amazon. This is the RovyVon A3 Generation 4 keychain flashlight with a ton of different attachments, including a pocket clip that can double this light as a headlamp. So you can clip this onto the bill of your hat and you're good to go. This is also a magnetic pocket clip, which is incredibly convenient if you wanted to stick it on something while you're working on a car. You can double click it to turn it on and get it up to a blinding 650 lumens, or an incredibly dim low lumen mode for bug out prepping and survival applications, as well as reading and navigating in a tent or around your house when you don't want to wake everybody up. This one is USB-C rechargeable, and that charging port is located on the side, and it actually comes with that removable pocket clip, as well as a keychain attachment and a magnet that clips to the back of this if you wanted to remove that and have a magnet tail cap. So very interesting little light. These generally sell for $23 for the gray version. They're actually on sale right now for $18.36. Moving on to probably one of the cheapest items on the list is an ultra budget pry bar. Now this is also a keychain pry bar like the Kershaw, but it's going to be stainless steel, a little bit larger, and more of a true pry bar rather than a bottle opener combination multi-tool. The 4-pack of this guy is $6.49 on Amazon with free prime shipping, so less than $2 a piece to grab a really nice micro pry bar to add to your collection. Now, this is a knife that I've had in the collection for a very long time, and I actually just purchased 2 more. This is the Kershaw Cinder. Now, this one also features a bottle opener, a lanyard hole or a key ring hole right there. It's a liner lock design with a polymer handle, and it actually fills up your hand pretty nice, and it's razor sharp out of the box, so perfect for opening packages, a little pocket work knife or something like that. And having something like this is definitely better than having no knife at all, and Kershaw Cinder does an amazing job at just the overall fit and finish for the price. Now these generally sell for right at about 15 bucks. A lot of times they'll be on sale. I actually purchased a 2-pack of this as well as another green Kershaw Cinder for $17.36, making them about $8.50 a piece, a little bit more depending on the versions you select, or you can buy just the individual black one for $9.99, so something to consider. If you want a slightly larger knife and a little bit more of a substantial feel, the Gerber Paraframe Mini is going to be a great option. Now, these generally sell for $17, $18. They're actually on sale right now for $9.49, so 42% off. Gerber is making knives for a while, and they always feature high-value options, and this one, again, is a frame lock, no frills design with a tip-down carry. and a very nice pocket clip. Overall, it's a fairly cool little paraframe knife. It definitely reminds me of the knives I used to carry in late high school and early college, back around 2010 when Gerber paraframes were all of the rage and everybody had one. This little guy for 10 bucks is definitely a nice little micro EDC folder that you know is going to work and not be complete junk when you need it. The next light I want to talk about is the Olight I1R2. Now this one is slightly different than the RovyVon. It's going to be a little bit cheaper, but not too much, $17.95. Now this is a twist operation light with a low lumen setting and a high lumen setting. You can unthread for a USB-C charging port, and it's a very simple light. Now the cool thing about this keychain light is it clips on. You can't bump it or turn it on. You have to rotate it to turn it on, and then you can go to the high mode. Something like this has been working great, and I've been pocket carrying one since the release, well over 2 or 3 years now, with no issues out of mine, and they keep working. I've actually given a lot of these to family members, and they just keep holding up great. If you want a little bit more power, this one's about 150 lumens. The I1R2 Pro is up to 180 lumens, and it also is USB-C recharging. Now, Olight's very good about making different color variations of lights, but this one packs a little bit more lumens. It's going to last a little bit longer, and if you can stand a slightly larger light attached to your keychain, that's going to be a good option. But this one completely disappears. I mean, absolutely disappears in your pocket. You don't even know you're carrying it. I mean, when you grab these two items right here, this is like the bare minimum of an EDC carry out of this whole setup. Like these two items right here, you're looking at sub $30. Throw it in your pocket, man, you don't even know you have them. Now, going with a slightly larger light, but a slightly different perspective, this is a keychain light as well. It's the Wuben G2. Now, the Wuben G2 clip light is probably one of the nicest streamlined clip lights that I've seen. These generally sell for $23, but there's a limited time deal right now making these $17.59. On top of that, there's actually a redeemable 10% off code on all Wuben products, and that may be gone at the time of posting this video. But if you could snag this light under $20, you're doing a really good job. The pocket clip itself is actually removable, and so is the key ring, so you can really tailor this to your specific needs. It's also USB-C recharging right here, and it gets really darn bright, up to 500 lumens. It's got 5 modes, and it's got a low lumen mode. You can clip this on the front of a plate carrier if you're in law enforcement or an average civilian like me. If you're checking IDs in law enforcement, if you're an EMT or firefighter and you want to look at a patient and in the evening, this is a great option for one of those lights to clip onto your uniform, vest, or whatever it may be. So a solid light for the money, really convenient and really small. And the last item that I want to discuss today is the Olight O Pen. Now, this is a mini ballpoint pen, but it doubles as a few things in my opinion. It's a very good quality pen, but having a pen like this in your pocket is also a fairly decent strike tool for personal defense situations. Definitely not the primary use. It's more of just a nice bolt action EDC pen to keep and use. They've been really good pens. You can actually see the refill through the cutouts on the pen itself. And I love to just kind of fidget with these and use them for a wide variety of situations. But again, you can really palm it, and it just barely pokes out of your hand right there for maybe a non-lethal or less lethal defensive tool. So I hope you guys liked the video. I hope it gives you a ton of different options. Again, all the information and linking will be in the description below. Those are affiliate links, so if you decide to click on them, it helps out the channel at no extra cost to you, just brings you right to the deals. And even if you don't buy one of these products, maybe you buy your dog food or your laundry detergent or your paper plates, it still helps out the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.